You're waiting for someone to tell you it's okay, to give you permission to say, yes, you should do this. But that permission is never coming, and you're wasting time waiting for it. Think about it. You have an idea, but before you do it, you run it by people, right? What do you think? Or should I do this? You're looking for validation for someone to say yes, right? That's a good idea, or go for it. But here's what happens instead. They say, maybe, or I don't know, sounds risky. Or they say, that's interesting, which really means I wouldn't do it, right? So you don't do it because they didn't give you permission. Then you have another idea. Same thing happens. You ask, they hesitate, and you don't do it. Months go by. You've had maybe 10 good ideas. You've done 0. Why? Because you're waiting for someone else to approve your life. Think about when you were a kid. You had to ask permission for everything, right? Can I go outside? Can I have a snack? Can I stay up late? Someone else decided what you could do. But you're not a kid anymore. Nobody needs to give you permission. You can just decide and do it. But you're still asking, still waiting, still giving other people control over your choices. And that needs to stop. The reality is, no one is coming to give you permission. You're waiting for someone to validate your idea, to tell you it's worth doing. That person doesn't exist. Even successful people you look up to are not going to tell you to do it because they don't know your situation, your skills, your vision, right? Only you know that. Only you can decide. Waiting for permission is just another way to avoid taking responsibility. So stop waiting and decide for yourself. Secondly, asking for permission gives other people power over your life. Every time you ask, should I do this? You're handing control to someone else, right? Now their doubt becomes your doubt. Their fear becomes your fear. They say, I'm not sure. And suddenly you're not sure either. But their uncertainty has nothing to do with you. It's their own fear talking, and you're letting it stop you. Take your power back and stop asking. Start deciding. And finally, successful people don't wait for permission. Every person you admire took action without approval. They didn't ask if it was okay. They just did it. Some people supported them, and some people didn't. They did it anyway. And that's the difference. They give themselves permission. They gave themselves permission, right? And you can do the same thing today. Now, if you are planning or if you want to build an online income stream, you need 2 things: strategy and the right mindset. Most people ignore mindset completely, and that's why 95% of people fail. The training I'm going through teaches both mindset and strategy, and that's why it works. It teaches you how to trust yourself, how to make decisions without needing validation, how to move forward on your own terms. I'll drop a link in the comments if you want to check it out. And drop a fire emoji if you're done asking for permission and ready to just decide. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm out.